No man do they call me. My mother and my father, and all my comrades as well. Hey there, my subscriblings. It is time once again to do another bad writing prompt challenge, where you come up with terrible ideas for 40k stories, and I try to write them and make them good. We've had a couple decent entries in the past: The Emperor's Daughter, the story of Greg the Ogren in Korumperi 5, The Last of the Atsu, and all of which I think came out pretty well. Before I go over the rules, for anyone who's new to the channel, I just want to let everyone know, do not use your good prompts on this video. If you have a story you would really like me to tell, save it for my story request video, which is going to be going up in a few weeks. I want to do kind of both of these in the realm of my 20k subscriber extravaganza, which is coming up soon. I'm less than 300 subscribers away from that mark, so, this is part of it. So, in the past, we have frequently had folks post good or funny prompts that end up getting a lot of votes for the bad prompt competition because people don't want to hear bad stories. Apparently, they want to hear stories that sound interesting and neat and funny and clever, which, is very understandable and reasonable. But that is not the point of the bad writing prompt challenge. The point of the bad writing prompt challenge is to prove that there is no such thing as a bad concept in writing. There is only bad execution. The other point is to make me suffer while pointing and laughing. Okay, so I've now said that. Please, only bad prompts. Save your good prompts for the next video. On to the rules. So go ahead and post your suggestions down below in the comments section. Make sure then to look at all the other comments and like any of the prompts that you, like. The 5 prompts that have the most likes will be compiled into a YouTube poll where you can all vote on which terrible idea I should have to do. There are a few restrictions. Obviously, I can't do anything that isn't YouTube friendly, so please keep things suitable for work. The other restriction is to keep your prompt succinct. Keep it short. Number 1, I need to be able to get the gist of your prompt to fit in a YouTube poll. 2, a long, rambling prompt with lots of required details, and this thing needs to happen, and then this thing needs to happen, and this thing needs to happen. Ultimately, it ends up handcuffing my ability to take a concept and make it interesting, and it just really tends to bloat up the writing process and make it not fun or interesting for anybody. So anyway, keep it simple and keep it stupid. I'm also going to add a new wrinkle to this and try something relatively new. YouTube has a new feature, or a relatively new feature, and if you guys really want me to write your story and make me write something terrible, you can send me a super comment, which is basically a comment where you can donate to support the channel. Donations for a story start at $5, which roughly adds up to 1 page of a script and is generally about 2.5 minutes long as far as videos go. If you donate a large amount, a very large amount, I might just be obligated to do a full series using your terrible idea. So nothing is hard written in stone, but it's roughly going to be $5 per page / 2.5 minutes. Again, I ask that you save your good ideas for the story request prompt video that I'm going to do a bit later. But I feel like being challenged at the moment. So go ahead and do your worst. And if you want to check out the other bad writing prompt stories, there is a link to the playlist, which is in the description. So thank you all very much for your participation. Have fun trying to make my life more grimdark than the setting that I write in. No Man, out.